Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's session, we are taking chapter 1 of recently launched Excel 2022 course. I will guide you through this video step by step, making it easy for you to follow, and you can done your assignment by watching this video. You can contact me on my WhatsApp and email. My WhatsApp and email are given in the description and shown on my PC screen. I can do all online courses: accounting, finance, math, Excel, Word, PowerPoint, assess, writing, economics, and many more courses. I am also handling many students courses from USA, Canada, and many more countries. I will provide you A plus grade. You can see these grades. I have done this course for my one student and he got A plus grade in all assignment, exam, and simulation. You can see this grade. You can contact me for your assignment, exam, or you want to do for complete course. I will provide you A plus grade. Let's start our assignment to solve it step by step. First we will enable editing. Okay. Now focusing on the title of assignment is that XP22 Excel chapter 1 ML2 sale. You can see this title of assignment. Here is project description. You can see your project description to get idea about your project. Now moving on to question number 1. Question 1 is that start Excel, download and open the file name XP22 Excel chapter 1 ML2 sales. XLS grader has automatically added your last name to the beginning of the file name. Basically in this question we will have to download Excel workbook from Pearson IT Lab dashboard. I have also downloaded this file from my Pearson portal. You can download easily this file from your portal. You can see this my file. Okay, I have also downloaded this file, my Pearson IT Lab dashboard portal. Now moving on next question. Next question is question number 2. Okay, the owners of the house on 640 North Oak Drive took their house off the market. You want to delete that row since it did not sell. In the April worksheet, delete row 10 which has incomplete sales data. Basically in this question we will go to the April worksheet and then we will delete row 10 that's which has incomplete sales data. Okay, now we will move on Excel workbook, then click on row 10, right, and select row 10, right click on row 10. Sorry, first we will enable editing. Okay, then we will select row 10, right click on row 10 and then we will delete row 10 which has incomplete sales data. Now moving on next question. Question number 3. Okay, next question, question number 3. The listing are organized by date listed. The 973 East Mulberry Lane listing needs to be moved up in the list. Card the row 13 containing 973 East Mulberry Lane. Okay, then insert card cells on row 10. Existing data should move down. Basically in this question we will card the row 10, row 13s, okay, containing 973 East Mulberry Lane. Moving on Excel workbook, and then we will cut row 13. Okay, select row 13, right click on this and cut this row 13. Okay, and then insert cut cells on row 10. Moving on Excel workbook, click on row 10, right click on this and then insert cut cells on row 10. Okay, this is done now. Now moving on next question. I have done 3 questions of this assignment right now. Now moving on question number 4. You want to assign a property ID to each listing. The code will have the years 2024 with a sequential number. Type 2024-001 in cell A5 and use autofill to complete the series. To assign a property ID to each property in the range A6 to A13. Basically in this question we will type this date in cell A5, 2024-001 in cell A5. You can see this. Okay, first we will copy this and moving on Excel workbook, then click on row cell A5 and you can type or paste here and then press enter. You can see this is done now. Now and use autofill, complete the series, assign ID properties A6 to A13. For autofill you can double click on this. Okay, double click on here, then it will be autofill. Okay, now moving on question number 5. Okay, real estate agents study the number of days houses are on the market. It in some cases, the longer a house is on market, it might indicate the asking price is too high. Enter a formula in cell C5 that calculate the number of days the first house was on the market by subtracting the date listed from this date source. Copy the formula to the range C6 to C13. Okay, basically in this question we will enter a formula in cell C5 to calculate the number of days that the first house was on the market by subtracting the date listed from date source. Date listed, we will subtract date listed from date source. First we will enter formula in cell C5. Click on cell C5. First we will enter is equal to, okay, date listed from date source. Here is date listed from, subtract from, sorry, date listed, subtract from date source, and then press enter. It will be shown values here, you can see it there. Okay, sorry, date source, subtract from date listed, then press enter. It will be find values here, you can see this. Okay, then copy the formula to the range C6 to C13. Okay, then we will copy the range, the formula C6 to C13. You can copy the formula this C16 to C6 to C13. This is done now, you can see this. I have done this question. Now moving on, next question, question number 7 and question number 6. Monetary value look better when they are formatted to display the dollar sign, because all the monetary value are whole numbers. You will decrease the decimal points to avoid columns where all the data ends in 00. To format the list price and sold price in the range F5 to G13 with accounting number format with 0 decimal places. Basically in this question we will apply accounting number format with 0 decimal places on this range. You can select this range first. Okay, F5 to G, you can select F5 to G13. You can select this range and then click on home tab. You can see this, there is home tab, and then simply click on accounting number format. Okay, for 0 decimal places, here is decreased decimal places, 0 decimal places. You can see this, this is done now, decreased decimal places. Now moving on, next question, question number 7. In question number 7, enter a formula. Okay, to analyze the real estate market, it is helpful to calculate the selling price as a percentage of the listing price. For example, the first house was listed for $350,000, but it sold for only $335,000. Therefore, the sales percentage of the list price is 95.71. Enter a formula in cell H5 that calculates the sales price percentage of the list price for the list house by dividing the sold price. Okay, and copy the formula in the range H6 to H13. Basically in this question we will enter a formula to calculate the sales price percentage of list price for the first house by dividing the sold price by the list price. Moving on Excel workbook, and then first we will click on cell H5 to calculate the sales price. Moving on Excel workbook, then we will click on, okay, you can see this file. I have done this assignment for my one student. He got A+ grade. You can see this, he got A+ grade in this assignment. I have done this assignment for my one student. Please contact me if you do not able to do your assignment or exam or complete course. You can contact me on my WhatsApp and email. My WhatsApp and email are given in the description shown on my PC screen. Okay, first we will click on cell H5 is equal to H5. Okay, dividing the sold price by list price, sold price dividing by where is list price F5, then press enter. It will be show percentage of list price is here. You can see this. Now copy the formula to the range H6 to H13. We will copy this formula to the range H6 to H13. Okay, you can copy this formula H6 to H13. Okay, this is done now. Now moving on next question. Question number 8. Total question of this assignment is 21. Now I am doing question number 8. The calculated percentage need to be formatted with the percent symbol rather than displaying the value as raw number. Formatted the values in the range H5 to H13 with percent style with 2 decimal places. Basically in this question we will apply percent style on these ranges. You can select for this range. Okay, moving on Excel workbook, you can enter this range in range area. Okay, then go to the simply home tab, and here is percent style with 2 decimal places. Okay, here is decreased decimal, you can see here is increased decimal. Click 2 time on decreased decimal. Okay, sorry, increased decimal. Click 2 time on increased decimal and it will be 2 decimal places. This is done now. I have done 8 questions of this assignment right now. Now moving on question number 9. Currently the labels on row 4 are hard to read. You will wrap the headings within each cell to improve readability. Center horizontally and wrap the headings in the range A4 to H4. You can copy first this range. Basically in this question we will center the horizontally and then wrap text heading on this range. You can select this range and moving on Excel workbook, enter this range in range area. Okay, and then center horizontally. Okay, go to the alignment tab. Here is alignment tab, you can see this, and here is center horizontally. Okay, you will click on center horizontally, it will be center horizontally, and then wrap headings on the range A4 to H4. Okay, moving on Excel workbook, go to the home tab. Here is wrap text, click on wrap text, this heading will be wrapped. Okay, this is done now. Now moving on next question, question number 10. For better sequences of columns, you want to display the days on marked column. After the 2 column containing the dates, insert a new column between the date sort and list price column. Move the days on marked data to new blank column F by moving the range C4 to C13 to F4 to F13. Delete column C. Okay, basically in this question we will insert a new column between date sort and date list column. First we will insert a new column between these 2 columns, date sort and date list. Okay, click on column F, list price, sorry, date sort. Click on date sorts, right click on this, click on insert. Okay, new column will be inserted between date listed and date sorts. New column will be inserted between date listed and date sort. You can see this. Okay, move the date on marked data to new blank column F. Days on marked data, move the days on marked data to new blank column F, moving the range C4 to C13 to F4 to F13. Moving on Excel workbook, enter this range. Okay, right click on this. Okay, cut. Okay, you can copy this range, enter this range, and right click on this and cut this, and then paste in F4 to F13, F4 to, moving the range C4 to C13 to F4 to F13. Date, sort and list price. Okay, sorry, here is sorry, between, insert a new column between the date sort and list price. Moving on Excel workbook, here is date sort and list price, right click on this and insert column in here with 2 decimal places. Okay, and we will insert a new column is here between the date sort and list price. Moving on Excel workbook, here is date sort, list price and sold price, date sold and list price. Click on column F, right click on this and insert column between these two columns, and then we will copy this range C4 to C13. Okay, enter this range. You can copy this range, you can cut and paste in cell F4 to, okay, this is now, then F4 to F13 we will cut and paste in F4 to F13, then delete column C. Okay, then delete column C, right click on this column C and then delete, right click on this column C and then delete it. Okay, this is done. Now you can see this, now this is good. Now okay, this is looking good, very good, this is looking very good. Now moving on customer 11. You notice the list contain a wrong date that needs to be corrected. Added the date source of 41 Chestnut Circle House to 4/21/2024. You can copy this. Okay, sold, then 41 Chestnut Circle, added the date sold of 41. Here is 41, you can see where is 41. Date listed of, added the date sold of the 41 Chestnut Circle House. Chestnut Circle House, you can see this house to 4/22/2024. Okay, added the date sold of the 41. Here is date sold, you can see this. We will added the date sold of 41 Chestnut Circle of 4/17/24 to 4. You can copy first this, correct, 4/22/24. Okay, you can change this. Okay, 41 Chestnut Circle to 4/22/2024, then press enter. This is done. Now this is corrected. Now it will be corrected. Now moving on customer 12. Increase the height of row of data and centering the data vertically between the top and bottom cell margin will make it easier to the other agents to review the data. Select the properties row F5, row 5 to 13, set at 25 row height and apply middle align. Okay, we will select this rows, properties rows F to 13, 5 to 13, set a row 25 heights. Okay, basically in this question we will select this row 5 to 13 and then we will change the height of row. Okay, right click on this, click on row height. Okay, we will change this row height. What is data? 25 row height. You can see this data, you can change this data in row height 25, then press OK. Then press OK. Row height will be changed here, you can see this. Then apply middle alignment. Moving on Excel workbook, go to the alignment. Here is middle alignment. Okay, center, and here is middle align. You can see this. We will apply middle align on this. Okay, and here is middle align. Okay, this is done now. Now moving on question number 13. Displaying borders help separate the properties listing. Apply the all borders style to the range A4 to H13. Basically in this question we will apply all border style on this range. Well, first we will select this range A4 to H13. Moving on Excel workbook, first we will enter this range. Okay, then go to the home tab and click on borders. This is borders, you can see this. Click on borders and we will apply all borders. Here is all border, you can see this. Then apply all borders on this. All borders will be applying on this all border style. Okay, now moving on question number 14. You want to improve the alignments of number of days on market below the column labels. Apply align right and increase the indent two times on the days on market. Formula result the range E5 to E13. Okay, first we will select this range and then we will apply align right, increase indent two times. Moving on Excel workbook, then we will enter this range. Okay, then we will apply right alignment, align right and enter trend, indent two times. Okay, right alignment is here, alignment tab, and here is align right and here is indent. Okay, we will increase two times, 1 and 2. Click two times on this indent. Okay, now moving on question number 15. You notice some misspelled words in the worksheet. Use Excel to check the spelling and correct misspelled words. Okay, basically in this question we will use check the spelling errors. Okay, moving on Excel workbook, then click on view tab, click on review tab, click on spelling. Okay, do you want to continue checking at the beginning of the sheet? Press yes and then click on change all, then again click on change all. Okay, spell check complete. You are good to go. This is done now, this is good now, this question is completely done right now. Now moving on next question. Next question is question number 16. Delete the property sheet, insert a new sheet. Name make sure May sheet is the second sheet tab. Okay, you can copy this sheet. Okay, delete the property sheet. Switch property sheet, right click on this and delete this sheet. Property sheet will be deleted. Okay, then insert a new sheet, name May. Moving on Excel workbook, click on here, right click on this and rename as May sheet, April and May sheet. Here is April sheet, here is May sheet. Okay, second sheet tab, make sure the May sheet is the second tab. Okay, this is good now. I have done 85% of this assignment. For remaining question or you want to read for complete course, you can contact me on my WhatsApp and email. My WhatsApp and email are given in the description and shown on my PC screen. I can do all online courses, accounting, finance, math, Excel, Word, PowerPoint, writing, English and many more courses. Please contact me on my WhatsApp and email. I am also handling many student courses. You can see this grade. I have done this course for my one student. He got A+ grade in their assignment, exam and quizzes. You can see. Okay, chapter 3, chapter 4, chapter 3, chapter 5 is chapter 5, 6, 7. You can see this. Okay, now this is my sheet. I have done this assignment in my video. You will follow my video and you will got A+ grade. If you do not able to do your assignment, you can contact me on my WhatsApp and email. I will do this assignment and complete course for you with very reasonable price. Thanks for watching my video. Please subscribe my channel and like my video. Best of luck.